M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So here we are with the DV MEGACAST in ambi server mode. Now the number one thing that you need is here, if you look, we've got a DV stick 30 plugged in here to the ambi server. Okay, the next thing you need to do is you have to know your IP address. So if you go to your ambi server, to your DV MEGACAST, and go, let's just exit here a minute. Menu, system, IP address. So we've got that 192.168.0.114. Okay, exit. Then you need to put it in ambi server mode. So we'll go, let's have a look now. Mode, let's go menu, system. There you are. You get to that, then you go next. At the moment, we've got brightness. You can see it here, working in the background on my, basically an Android device, that tablet. It's the P2 by Rumbo. Keep going next, past main and hotspot, and you want to tick ambi server. Once you've done that, you know the IP address. So right now, you've enabled this to be used, it's basically sending out a Wi-Fi signal of DMR, D-Star and Fusion to not just this tablet, but any other device that's running the Blue DV Ambi. Remember, it's the Ambi app, not the Blue DV app. You'll find it on the Play Store. And let me just now show you the settings. So the settings are, we have to disconnect, go to setup, and we'll start at the top. So M0FXB, and I've put B, DMR ID, I've got my NXDN number, DMR ID, I've put it in there again. Your info, now I could change that if I want to. I could put Rumbo, Bluecast, you know, DV MEGACAST. Keep going up. Don't need frequencies at the moment because we're using apps now. This is completely using apps. No radio involved in this. DMR master, I've got 2341. I've got a password in there. And the rest of it, I don't think it's that important. Talk group 921, I've got that in there. There's the important one, IP address and the ambi server port 2460. So we're not using a computer or anything. Then submit that, and once you've got all that correct, you can then connect. And if it says connected, like mine just did, connect here, then you can choose DMR, D-Star Fusion. So we've chosen DMR there. We just hit the green phone and it will connect, and when someone speaks, it will come through. It might wait until the end of their conversation. So let's just quickly try Fusion. So we'll turn it off. So we're not connected. We'll go to YSF. Remember, it doesn't matter. We don't need a radio for this because we're doing it all via this system. So let's go down. Of course, a long list. Try and find something like CQ UK. HubNet's popular. Let's try and connect that. So we'll connect to HubNet. No one's speaking there. I just want to show you again. If you've not ever seen inside a MEGACAST. Now remember, a MEGACAST device, when you're using it in the normal way, will basically connect you to C4FM, D-Star Fusion. Eventually, there's some other modes. I know we've got NXDN P25, but look out for some surprises and that. So that's the mic that comes with it, that connects in the front here. So Yaesu mic. You can actually use the new Yaesu mic if you want, which looks like that. So why get yourself a DV MEGACAST? Why bother? Because you don't need any radio. You take this anywhere in the world, and you can use D-Star, DMR Fusion. And if you're really into digital, this is going to be right up your street. You don't have to use the ambi server. There's another thing you can add to this unit. You can add a radio hat to this unit. Here, there's one that's called, I think it's called, no, I've forgotten the name, but a radio hat goes here. The antenna pokes through here where that hole is, and it will just turn it into a hotspot. And then you could take your radio, your DMR, D-Star Fusion radio. So it looks like no activity there. We are connected. So let's try a different talk group. We'll click out and we'll try something like CQ UK, which is nice and busy. Very good people use that like so. And then to talk, you just tap the screen. M0, oh, keep your finger on it. M0FXB, calling for an audio check. Now the audio is coming. Oh, I'm keyed up there. My mistake. The audio will come from the microphone here, so I'm a bit far away, so I'm not sure how good my audio would have been. But you get the idea. I wonder if a PTT would work, an external Bluetooth one. Probably. So anyway, thought I'd show you that. So this is the DV MEGACAST. Check it out. There's a web. I'll put a link in the description. And you've got lots of options here. It's Wi-Fi or Ethernet. You have an Ethernet connector here at the back. And yeah, it looks better when the lid's on. There's the lid on. And these Rumbo tablets, I think they're good myself. And they've actually got a proper radio built into them. If I go home, swipe across to the radio. This is the radio. Turn the radio on, and this is analog. This isn't like internet radio. This is real radio with an antenna. And if someone speaks, watch this. It needs to go red. It takes a minute for the radio to kick in. Do you hear that? That was HubNet. That was just keyed up here, and you can also use, Zello. Swipe up here. Zello, Peanut, Echolink. So many gadgets for us hams to play around with. And then, of course, the amazing, it's not turned on, Yaesu. We've got the new 500 there, 705. Only the best gadgets, but it's worth it. Don't ever think it's a waste of money. You can always sell them. These are great fun. Bye for now, 7-3.